Good morning YouTube, it's the Lofty Biker here. I've come down to Lanner again. Cornwall Kawasaki. Got a nice little bike to ride for you today. Today I'm taking out the 2023 Versys 1000. This should be interesting. If you're interested in the Versys 1000, you stick around. I'll see you in a minute. Well, good morning YouTube, here we are. Kawasaki Versys 1000 SE. Let's take it for a bit of a ride. The Versys has been around for quite a while now, and every time they bring out a new incarnation of it, they get more spec. So this one, it's got the posh suspension on, just set for rider only at the moment. It's got cornering lights, it's got a slightly bigger dash, self-feeding paint, how about all that nonsense? Quick shifter, you name it. So I'm going to take it up the road up to Stithians, give it a good look-see round it, and give it a bit of a ride, see what you think. I've got the screen in the high position. I believe it alters slightly different to the earlier models. We've got these two hand wheel adjusters there. You turn them simultaneously and you can raise or lower it. Anyway, I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so we're going down the lanes. Quick shifter's superb, he's the blipper. 1, 2 gears, beautiful. Throttle on. Yeah, that's smooth, that is. I'll just give it a quick demo. Brakes seem quite nice. So here we are. First gear. Straight up to 60, absolutely sublime. Auto blip, 1, 2, 3 in third gear. Indicator button's nice. Righto, so let's have a feel of them brakes, they're lovely. So we're just going down the hill. Let's do the quick shifter again. Missed that one, probably me, not firm enough with the button. Fourth gear, very, very smooth. Nice revvy engine. As you know, this is the engine lifted from the SX. It's a peach of an engine. Loads of poke. Makes my NT feel a bit like a lumpy old granddad bike. It's far more willing to rev and go. Drop it down. Just push the cruise. Yeah. Yeah, the cruise comes on all right. So you've got a little button. You push to activate it, then you press down and hold, and it comes on. Yeah, first impressions. Nice, big, comfortable bike. Loads of leg room. Nice smooth engine. As 4-cylinder engines go, Kawasaki make probably the best. Well, they're one of the few who are actually persevering with the 4-cylinder, which is superb. The gear lever's set slightly low for me, so you have to put my foot under. That's better. Yeah, you don't need the clutch. Yeah, I'm impressed. We've caught the van up again. Anyway, I'm going to pull over and give you a walk round. Good morning, YouTube lofties here. What do you think of this big beast? The Versys 1000 from Kawasaki. This is the SE. Cracking, isn't it? Kawasaki green and black. Give me the go over. Big bike. Big wide seat, comfortable, nice big wide bars. You could be on a GS, Africa Twin, NT, you could be on anything. The ergonomics on this bike, they're so natural feeling, it's beautiful. So I'll put my feet up. So nice cutout, big cutout. So like I say, 6'5", 17.5 stone. I can put my foot anywhere on the peg. Very, very comfy. Nice place to be. Shall we have a talk about it? Bit of a look round, see what it's like. So here we are, Versys style. Let's have a walk around first. Handguards, adjustable screen, 4-cylinder. We've got these here, cornering lights, bit of everything, isn't it? Nice looking bike. Shall we have a look at the dash and see what it sounds like? Okay, swing it on, nice sweep. Can you see that? Hope you see that nice and clear. We've got a lovely dash. We've got a radial tachometer with idiot's lights around the outside, and we've got a nice big digi dash. So here we go, coming over. Big handguards, adjustable span levers. This is the operation, so let's just switch it on. There we go, bit of rev. Shall I have a listen from the pipe? Let's kill the engine. It's not got the cannon launcher that some have got on. So here we go. We've got a select button here, coming across. Oh, jam pots, sorry, jam pots. Nice big mirrors. Here's the adjuster for the screen. You just loosen these off, drop it down. It's a two-hand job, no problem. It's got this for equalisation of the air to stop buffeting, all good. Cable operated clutch, heated grips. We got the pass light, high beam. We got the modes. So at the moment we're in road, so you push an old mode. So it appears we've got 3 modes. We've got road, sport and rain. So rain, road, sport. I'm going to leave it in road for now. So this here shows the cornering lights are working. We've got a big clock, big fuel gauge and a large gear indicator. We've also got a digital clock on the TFT. This here is the suspension, Kawasaki quick shifter and suspension. So by pressing and holding the preload, you can change it to rider and baggage. I can feel it raising. Yeah, clever. Press it again and hold. Rider, pillion and baggage, and I can feel the whole of the bike lifting up. It's increasing the preloads. Lovely. I'll press it again and that takes it back to solo riding. Not bad at all, is it? So we can change between a day screen and a night screen. That's not bad. Horn. That's not a bad horn, is it? And we've also got hazard warnings. So it's got the lot really. You've got a few trips. You can work out your maximum lean, your temperature, engine temperature, ambient temperature, average speed, miles to go, all that nonsense. You got the lot really. You just press the mode buttons. There we go. Maximum lean, Odo, trip A, trip B. Press the mode down, range to empty, average speed, total time riding, battery voltage, mile per gallon, average mile per gallon. So it's got everything in it. Let's give it its title and talk about it. Okay, what is it? It's the 2023 model Versys 1000 SE from Kawasaki. Here, I'll have a look at this. Cracking looking bike, I really do like this. They started making these around 2021, the updated model. and this is a 1043cc liquid cooled 16 valve inline 4. This was lifted from the 1000 SX. They actually supercharge the SX now, the Ninja 1000, and they call it the H2 and whatever. There's no plans to supercharge this. I don't think it needs it. It's got plenty of power. So 118 brake horsepower with 75.5 foot-pounds. 6-speed chain drive. We've got quite a big tank, 21 litres. Quite a tall seat, 840. These are quite a big bike. They come in at 255 kilos wet. On the front end, we've got 43mm Showa upside down forks. On this model, they are electronically adjustable, as I've showed you. On the S and the standard, they are different. We're running Bridgestone T31s. It's a 120/70/17. We've got two 310mm semi-wavy discs with Kawasaki badged radial 4-pot calipers. Not bad at all. Let's come round the back. It's got a bit of a hugger built in. Not sure if you can see the shock. There's the shock. It's a single horizontal style shock, electronically adjustable. Very, very nice. So what have we got on the back? Twin outlets, they look good, don't they? 180/55/17 with a single 250mm semi-wavy with a 1 piston. I'm just trying to look what it's badged up as. It's a Nissin, one piston Nissin. That standard hugger's quite good, isn't it? What do you think? The lights, everything, it's got a bit of everything in it. As I say, this is the posh model. This is the SE. So it's got the better tacho, it's got the better TFT inset, LEDs, cornering lights, semi-active suspension. It's got the lot. That starts at about 13 grand. Of course, this one, every time you go up a model, you add more. These are probably nearer 16 and a half. You can put full luggage on them, put a top box on them. In general, they're whatever they say on the tin, they do a bit of everything. If you're fairly tall and you want a nice big tall bike and you like the inline 4, I would suggest that this would be a very good buy for you. Very good buy indeed. In fact, the more I look at it, I've only ridden it for about an hour, the more I ride it, the more I look at it, I think what a lovely bike. Two of my mates have recently chopped these in, one for a GS and one for a Triumph Explorer. To be honest, I think this is a nice bike. Okay, I can appreciate them wanting to have the shaft drive, but this does everything. You know, 115 brake, it's not to be sneezed at, is it? Anyway, let's get my helmet on and give it a bit of thrash. Okay, so here we go. Welcome back, YouTube. We're going to go down the lanes, do a bit of a run round, test the brakes out. It's funny how you get on some bikes and you instantly just feel comfortable, and I think you do get that with adventure style bikes. You can go from the V-Strom to the GS to the Africa Twin, you know, across all the genres, and they're all ergonomically very, very similar. Then we move over for the pillion, move over for the pedestrian. There's a little button that comes up on the dash, a little light I should say. This one here, it's eco light. So when you've got that illuminated, it means you're riding quite economically. Thank you, sir, that's very kind of you. So I'm coming round, we're just doing 3.5 up to 4. It's gone out at 4,000 revs. So it appears if you keep the bike below 4,000 revs, it's probably going to run at its most economical setting. So here we are, nice straight road, there's nothing behind us. Just get up to 40, there we go, 40, back brake. Actually, that's not bad. That's not bad at all considering. Of course, when you're on an upright bike, you're putting more weight through the rear, so it's got something to grip onto. So here we go, front brakes. Yeah, I've got a little pulse, a couple of pulses, but not bad at all. So I'm going to go around the corner. We've got a nice little switchback here. We'll go through the switchback and then I'll put both brakes on. Here we go. Steering's very light. Literally, look where you want to go. Put a bit of a counter steer in and round it goes. It's superb. But they're lovely brand new tyres, of course. That does help. Okay, so we've dispatched the driver. So I'll just put a bit of space in us, and then I'll give it a proper brake test. Nice and clear. 45 mile an hour. Emergency stop. Absolutely sublime. Second gear pull away. That quick shift is quite intoxicating. 4-cylinder bikes with chain drive, they're lovely. You've got that little bit of lash in the system that allows you to change gear nice and smoothly. It's very windy today. Sun's supposed to be coming out. So round we go, holding a lovely line. Up to 60. Can't fault that, can you? Drop a cog. I've been on the NT for the last few days. Feels strange riding the bike with a clutch again, but it's lovely. Of course, you don't need it along here. Look at this. Absolutely brilliant. We're in the middle of nowhere, of course. We'll be out on the main road shortly. So coming up to the junction, indicator falls very nicely to the thumb. Cracking brakes. Quick look, round we go. I'm not sure it's got self-cancellers. Just put it on, see if it works. They've been on quite a while, they've not cancelled. So it might be different when I actually turn the steering wheel and activate the cornering lights. Effortlessly up to 60. Funny little junction this, you just have to be careful. They come from all directions. I'm going to take a right here. There it is. I thought it might have hill hold. There's no hill hold. Quite surprised. It's got everything else you could imagine, but no hill hold. Shut the visor up. I'll just let this car in front pull away from us nice and steady. So I've had to reactivate the cruise because I switched the ignition off. It's something you have to do with some of these Japanese bikes. I don't know why, but when you switch the ignition off, for some reason it turns the cruise off. So you press the button to reactivate. I'll just slow down a bit. Okay, so there we go, 30. The cruise control set. Just trying to lower it slightly. There we go. Through the traffic lights at 29 miles an hour. Cruise control, 4th gear, so smooth. No lash, no well, nothing. Because you've got that even firing order on the 4-cylinder bike, you don't get no lash in the gears or anything. So I'll just drop it in 5th and slowly increase. Yeah, it's lovely. So we'll drop a cog. We get a bit of an overtaking. We'll do a 3rd gear overtake. Here we go. He's moved over for me. Thank you very much, sir. Just up to 62 to overtake. Very smooth. Very, very nice indeed. The seat feels beautiful, to be honest. I think I could ride this bike all day long. This is where you notice it, when you're doing like 4,000 revs in top gear. They can feel a little bit buzzy. It's not too bad through the bars, I can feel it through the pegs. But of course, if I'd give it some thrash and I was up to about 8,000 revs, I'd be going far too fast, but it probably wouldn't feel as buzzy. So you can't have it everywhere. This is one of the downsides of a 4-cylinder bike. I'm not going to be able to get it up to 70 because there's not a dual carriageway in the vicinity, so I've just got to tell you what it's like, holding steady 60. I'll just knock the cruise off with the throttle. Beautiful. Auto blip it down 5th. 4th, we're taking a left at the island. A little bit of breakage. And the clutch for the final changes. So, sounds great, doesn't it? There you go, your typical 4-cylinder thrash. Yeah, we've got an overtake. Effortless. Be nice if you can get a couple of 3 overtakes in along here, but of course over the years they've lowered the speed limits on a lot of these roads and they've put white lines everywhere, so I suppose it's to keep us safe. That's the main thing, isn't it? But if you want to do an overtake on this bike, you just look, bosh, bang, you're gone. But this is still a 30, unfortunately. We're just going to enter the National in a sec. There we go. A couple of cars coming down the hill. And there's a junction. So we'll just have to wait, be patient. But as I say, I'm in 3rd gear, 30 mile an hour, no problem at all, very little wind blast. Screen seat, oh, where's he going? Right, then he's going left. I think he was probably going to go down there and shut it. Cheers, mate. People are more considerate down here, I say that. So here we go, what we got on? Just have a look. Yeah, we got one overtake. 2. How easy was that? I stayed in 3rd gear, took it up to about 6,000 revs and bingo, you just fly around. They called it the Versys, you know, for versatility. And I do think these bikes are superb. The little one, the 650 Versys, is a cracking little bike. But I've got to say, this big one, it's beautiful. We're all clear behind, it's just finding space to get a bit of an overtaking. See if I can generate a bit more view. Here we go. Yes. Up to 60. Easy peasy. Easy overtake. I should imagine 2 up with only the 115 brake. You'd have to time it a bit better, but solo with no baggage on, I think it's wonderful. Yeah, we've got somebody playing up in the middle of the road. Looks like we're going to get rolling. So Cornwall Kawasaki down at Lana. Pop down, have a coffee on a Saturday morning and chat. Yeah, we've got a bit of a filter again. Never miss the opportunity to filter. It's time for me to say, if you've enjoyed today's video, click on that like, subscribe, ring that little bell, so every time I do a video you'll get to know about it. Well, we got rid of 2 of them. Here we go, 3rd gear. As soon as we hit the 50 side, I'll give it a 3rd gear pull away. Oh, we're in a 60 course. We're in a... Okay, 3rd gear pull away. All the way up to 60, dropping into 4th. That's cracking, isn't it? So here we are. We're back at Cornwall Kawasaki. Here it is on the right hand side. So this is the Lofty Biker saying Ta-ra for now. Ta-ra.